Wake up, boys and girls, and buckle up for a ride you won't forget. That's right, you guessed it. It's the No Destination Podcast.
All right, guys, No Destination Podcast, episode 65. Ethan, Zach, and Lucas here ready to party on a nice day with you guys. We got our drinks. Zach's got COVID. Zach, how you doing over there?
I'm actually doing pretty good for having COVID.
It's a good thing we actually do this remotely because it doesn't affect us in any way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Was that an ice cold coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With COVID.
What a great start. Wait, no. So this is our second episode of the new year. Zach, starting off the year with COVID, man. How you feeling?
Like I said, better than I should be with COVID. I mean, a little bit of chest pain, but I'm alive.
We talked about this a little bit last night over games. You still have your taste, which I feel like is important.
The biggest thing.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, how was the pork?
Yeah, did you have pork last night?
No, I had pork tonight.
Tonight, nice. How was pork dinner?
Pork dinner was really good, and so was the whiskey.
What you drinking? What you got in the glass? That's a big cup.
Whiskey and Coke.
Nice. That sounds delicious. Delicious. All right, well, let's just start about 2022 here. We're in it. It's great. Betty White's dead.
Oh. Okay. No, you can't just like glance over that because she is a goddamn icon.
No, she's like, she's a goddess.
She is. She should be on the Mount Rushmore of
actors.
Of the Golden
Girls.
Actors. Yeah.
Golden Girls. No, yeah, she's amazing.
She is a Golden Girl.
Did anyone else think she was over 100 already?
Yeah, all the magazines that published.
Yeah.
I thought she was 100, and then I saw...
No, she was like 3 weeks or 4 weeks out.
Yeah,
she was like, yeah.
Birthday is January 17th, and she died on New Year's Eve. Is that correct?
Which is going to be the most memorable New Year's Eve ever. Like, everyone's going to be like, oh, Betty White died on New Year's Eve every single year for the next, 5 years.
You know what this means, though? And, this is funny because I went to my fair share of New Year's gatherings and drank my beverages. But I wasn't drinking to celebrate the New Year's. I was drinking, and every time, to Betty White, It was just to Betty White, baby. And everyone's like, to Betty White! So, that, it's going to turn into, a yearly thing, fuck the new year. I'm celebrating Betty White tonight, and that's just going to be, it's the Betty White.
Well, one thing a lot of people said, too, was, they were glad that she passed right before New Year's versus after the New Year.
That's what I said.
Yeah, because otherwise when we would have started 2022, oh, great, we lost her already.
Well, people are complaining on Facebook and everything, the New Year is going to be shit, Betty White's already dead. I'm like, yeah, but that was last year.
It was a cherry on top.
Yeah, it was end the shitty year with Betty White dying, and then new slate. You know what I mean? Otherwise, if it was she died on New Year's Day, that'd be this year's going to the shitter.
She literally tweeted out 3 days before she passed away. Do we know why? Do we know why she passed away? Or
it just said natural causes.
Yeah, I think it
was unexpected, but they never really released much. But pretty much they just said unexpected natural causes.
Poor Betty,
sad.
Dude. Yeah, no, Betty was... You guys got a favorite movie of Betty or a favorite scene?
I do like the proposal with Betty White.
Yeah, no, that one, I always think of her Indian chanting.
Yeah.
That's a good scene. Man,
I guess I don't know if you ever guys seen Lake Placid or not.
Lake Placid. Was that a horror?
It's an alligator movie.
She's in Toy Story 4.
You're right, Ethan. She tweeted on December 28th, my 100th birthday. Can't believe it's coming up. And People Magazine is celebrating with me.
Yeah.
And she didn't get to reach it.
No.
Do you think the fucking magazine, jinxed it?
Maybe. Life happens, man.
So wait, that magazine cover, you know how many of those were made? It says, it's a People magazine, and it's Betty White, and it says, Betty White turns 100. Are those thrown away? They're not going to...
Oh, they were all on the stores.
Oh, they're already
Or you mean there was a lot of them that were already out in stores.
Okay. I didn't know I don't know how People magazine works.
Yeah, because there was a lot of like TikToks and other random people's stories that were like showing them out in the stores, like right after she was announced.
So are people just going around like grabbing those magazines and like in between White and turns, they're just putting never? So it's just like Betty White never turns 100, or?
Sure, they really can't fix it at this point. It's like,
I know, that's why people with like markers are like, this magazine's a lie. Betty White turns 100. No, in all seriousness, yeah, it sucks. I know. I like Betty White. I liked her in SNL. She did a couple SNL appearances.
She's hilarious. She was so funny. Yeah. And like, I don't know, she was just great all around.
Were you guys shocked?
No.
Shocked, no, but sad, yeah.
It was more like a fuck when I read it. It wasn't like,
like a damn it.
I wasn't like, I mean, I assumed it was like a natural or old age, you know.
My first thing was, that's another scam, because people were saying one time before, oh yeah, she's dead. It's like, okay.
Was actually, that a thing?
before you move on quick, do you hear the theory that the queen is actually dead?
Well, yeah, because she's been
the Queen of England, I should say.
Yeah,
I should clarify for Lucas, because his mind was like, the queen,
Betty White's the queen.
Yeah, no, the Queen of England.
Like a conspiracy.
The theory is that she's dead,
and because she hasn't been seen out.
Correct, she hasn't been seen at all for like 4 months, I think.
Is it because of like COVID? Yeah. Do you think, or something?
No, it's just like she hasn't been seen out, and so they're thinking that she's dead, but they want to keep her alive till her 75th year in office or something, or whatever they call it.
Yeah,
75th year ruling.
So they got her on like a Green Goblin gas tank or something, just like all chained up, just pumping the nutrients in her, and like.
Hey,
yeah, I could look it up quick.
What?
Better not be a goddamn spoiler, you son of a bitch.
That was not a spoiler.
No, that's not. That's from the old fucking Spider-Man.
Well, he's not pumped and hooked into things. He's just breathing gas.
I know, but that's like,
he has a seizure in his thing.
No, that like scenario, like her like chained up to some scientisty shit, and they're just like making her into some super soldier.
Well, look at her. Is it her husband or whatever, or that other old guy? Who's that other old guy? He looks creepy as shit whenever you see him.
Oh, Prince Andrews, the pedophile.
They're all pedophiles.
Yeah.
They're all swingers, and
that's interesting though. No, I didn't know.
Yeah, because she gives a address on Christmas Day every single year. She's done every single year.
And she didn't do it.
And she didn't do it this year.
Something's not right.
And no one said anything. Like they haven't like. Yeah.
So she might be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is that bitch?
95.
Queen Elizabeth, right?
Looks like, is she a babe?
She's
Betty White.
Do you not know what she looks like?
This one, she's got a blood vessel that popped.
She's 95 though, right?
I did not look at the age. I'll get back to you.
Second. She's 95.
Yeah.
Yep. Morgan Freeman's 84.
Is she a likable person? Likable queen?
Queen Elizabeth?
Yeah.
People like her. Yeah, but I mean,
the whole family's just a scandal.
That's why. That's why with the whole thing with
Diana, Princess Diana.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And then I figured that the queen was just always like the bitch, and just kind of like things need to go how they used to go, and
yeah,
I'm looking at these pictures, and yeah. She might be dead, is what I'm getting at. When did the king die? Didn't he die like 2 years ago?
Well, I don't know if there's actually been a king. I mean, you always just hear the queen this, the queen that.
There's no king. Blah, blah. The queen is the ruler. So
who's the one dude that died? It was Prince Philip. That's what I meant, not the king.
Yeah.
It was like the old dude. He looked like he was a walking corpse. Like towards the end of his like life, he was.
That's really who I was thinking about. Then I don't know who Andrew is.
He was
Prince Andrew.
Rough,
Prince Andrew's the most recent one. That's the wife of Elizabeth, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just
Is
looking
it
at
Alex?
Prince Philip. Prince Philip's teeth were all messed up.
Is it
man.
Phillips?
His eye bags.
No.
No.
Philip.
Which one's the pedophile? That's Andrew.
I'm just thinking of the weird looking skeleton dude.
That's Prince Philip.
Oh,
The dude that
dude.
just
Philip.
died.
Philip.
Yeah, dude, he
Philip.
looks
Okay,
so
so
bad.
that's
There's
Son.
one picture of him in the back of the car. He
Yeah,
just looks
that's
like
the one
he's
I'm looking at. It's so bad.
Yeah.
He's like, I hate my life.
Yeah.
So we can move on from the Queen and sad Betty White, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
Is there anything that you would like to bring up on the podcast this week? Anything you'd like to talk about? Are you having any fun? You haven't been on in a while.
Yeah, Alex, how you been?
Okay. I've been good.
Hey,
I mean,
have
very
you
busy.
been late for anything?
No. What?
I'm confused.
Wait, I'm confused too.
No.
Are you saying?
She knew.
I have
She
this
knew what it
headphone
was.
on. I have this headphone on.
Oh, sorry.
Ethan.
Yeah, Alex, what's new
It's
in the
annoyed by
world?
my husband. Just, the daily.
Yeah, you and me both.
Nice. Anything exciting coming up?
Well, we have our vacation,
You
which
sons of
I'm excited
bitches.
for, but Ethan doesn't care.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I've been tanning.
You went once.
You
You're
don't
supposed
need
to
a
go
tan.
tonight.
I'm gonna go
you pasty
tomorrow.
boy.
I'm a pasty pirate.
He needs squirrel burn.
Yeah, he's got that little tan underneath his nose, so you can see that.
Little mustache thing.
No, that little tan.
You should see the line on my leg. Hold up 1 second.
You're never going to be able to
Neapolitan
get your leg
again?
up there.
No, we got this. This is gonna be monetized.
Wait, so what's he doing? He's showing us his
He's
tan line?
he's gonna flash us. Yeah.
You're just going to rip down your pants?
No, I'm gonna pull my
No,
underwear
he's
down.
lifting up his shorts.
As long as
Oh,
you're
okay.
sack.
Look
You
at
can't
that.
see it that well.
Yeah.
No, it's
For
not
audio-
even big.
Right
No.
here.
For
He's never
audio
had tan line in
listeners,
his
don't
life.
worry.
Right here, you can see it, you can
Oh,
see it.
yeah.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah, you
it.
can see a little bit. Audio listeners, we're just looking at Ethan's quads.
Thigh out of here. Get your glowing thigh out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan wears underwear while tanning in the booth.
Wait,
He
what kind of underwear?
does.
Was that Hello
Why?
Kitty underwear?
Huh?
Was that Hello
Okay,
Kitty?
why
Hello
does Ethan
Kitty
wear underwear when he tans?
I do wear underwear when I tan, but I pull them up.
He's afraid his ass would burn. If he went in
Yeah.
there without underwear, his ass would
My
turn.
ass hasn't seen the sun in I don't know how long.
It's never seen the sun. What do you mean you don't know how long? It's literally never seen the sun.
You don't know that.
You wouldn't be able to like sit down. Your freaking skin would just be like raw.
Yeah.
That does remind me though of like when I shaved my head and like I walked outside for like 5 minutes and instantly like started to like burn because my scalp has never seen the sun. And that's what my dad said too. He's like, yeah, it'd be like tanning your ass. Like that's shit that's never seen the sunlight
Yeah.
before. You gotta be careful with it.
That's not good.
You guys want to burn our ass cheeks this summer maybe? Like
Together, like just
put towels
collectively.
get some nice
Collectively as a group?
air mattresses outside at Ethan's parents' house. I don't know, just something random.
No.
Cheeks
no.
up.
Well, no, what we could do
Yeah,
is so
cheeks
like you
up.
know how at like football games where like a bunch of people are topless and they have like the letter of the team on there.
Yeah,
So we could do No Destination podcast in our asses and have that as like a background photo.
that would be good. But yeah,
That'd
that's
be
what I'm
fun.
saying.
No,
Like-
like
But I only want that to be
Yeah.
burnt though. So like cover us up with like towels. So it's like we're still white, but our ass cheeks are just red.
And
Yeah. No,
I
that
don't
would
want
be
to
tan.
shave though.
you should. We'll just float our. We'll just. Yeah, you would have to shave.
You'd have to shave.
We just.
We'll make
all
the
put, we
girlfriends
put a
and
bu-
wives shave our asses.
We put a bunch of air mattresses in the river, and we'll just float down the river, so we have no choice.
That'd be good too.
Huh.
We need
We would
another river
drown.
trip.
Yeah, we probably would. That thing would pop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
Be worth
funny.
it.
But yeah, Punta Cana, also known as
Punta Cunt.
Zach said this earlier. He's like, aren't you leaving for Punta Cana?
What are you guys most excited for about this trip to Punta Cana?
Punting the cunt.
Swim up bar.
Yeah,
all
that'd be
you,
pretty sweet.
all you can eat.
Oh, really?
It's an all inclusive, so drinks and food is all included.
Now
You're gonna
the
get-
question though with
It's just-
the food there,
Yeah.
are the restaurants still pretty picky though, where you have to dress pretty formal in order to go into them?
You don't dress formal, but like
You have to dress
like,
nicer.
I think it's
They do have
there's
a dress
two
code.
restaurants that have a dress code that Ethan has to wear pants. You can't just like
you gotta wear pants to this, babe.
Just naked. Hey!
Hey guys. No,
That
that's
nice penis. Wait a minute, I should be able to see that.
Why are they serving shrimp again?
it's just Ethan standing in front of them. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Thank you for painting the picture. We already got that from the comment.
Mm-hmm.
Did they?
Yo, yeah, you'll have to send some snaps of some good food and some good eats. What else you guys gonna do? Just swim? You guys scuba diving or anything? Or
Nothing.
Well, what
We'll
about
swim.
the big reason Alex is there?
Can you guys tell Ethan to get in water?
Dude,
whether it's the
do you
ocean, the pool.
do you
He
not
does
go in
not
the
get in
ocean?
water.
You don't
He
go in the
doesn't
ocean either?
We spent almost 2 weeks in Hawaii for a honeymoon, and he did not get in the ocean more than once. And that one time was because we were on a snorkeling like boat, and everyone had to get in.
Yeah. They had to push him off to get him in the fucking water.
Basically.
Ethan,
No,
do you not?
I jumped
like,
in pretty
when
free
you're
will.
on a beach for the ocean, do you go knee deep, ankle deep?
No.
I did that the one day.
He does not get in water. He hates water. It's so frustrating because I love water.
See,
Well, when you guys were in Hawaii, though, like, how far out would you go, Alex, into the water?
I would like fully swim.
But as by distance going out, it was like 10 feet because it dropped off so dramatically.
Okay, no, could you like look under the water there and there's already fish and all sorts of stuff there too, or no?
Well, when we went snorkeling, not the
Not
beach
on the
we were
beaches.
on
Oh,
where we
okay.
were just swimming was like just pure white sand for
Yeah.
so long.
Okay.
The thing is, the beach when we were in Kauai, the beach is there. The one day it was literally like a surf warning. Like it was crazy windy. You couldn't go in the water.
Yeah.
And the second day we spent one day on the beach.
Yep.
And then, but we didn't wade in. I tanned my butt cheeks.
You
And
did.
then
He was wearing his Speedo right there.
It's kind of
we were just moving a lot.
yeah. No, it's kind of funny. Like, I don't like water. Like, I don't. You guys already know. I've talked about it. I don't like the ocean that much. It's kind of freaky. But like, I'll swim. Like when I went to Myrtle Beach, there's a little story for you. Like, this is actually kind of funny. But yeah, like Kristen didn't get in the water. She sounds just like you, Ethan. And then Hannah's boyfriend Colin didn't get in the water, just like you. But like, I was out there pretty deep, and I just kept on swimming. I was by myself, and then I probably got to like shoulder deep of water. And then I feel like a string wrap around my leg and it stunned like a motherfucker. And I'm thinking, I'm like, what the hell is this thing? So I yell fuck. I swim back and there's like little marks on my like leg, and I'm pretty sure it was like a I don't know,
Jellyfish?
little jellyfish or something. But I don't think it was like a big jellyfish where it like, I had to like pee on it or anything. But like it stung for like a good 30 minutes. Like it felt like a couple bee stings. And that's the only thing I could think of.
Well, because like when we went out to our beach, because like Marissa and I were in Fiji, she felt bad because she never realized I was in the ocean before.
Yeah.
So when I'm out there, she's just sitting in the hammock, just relaxing, and I'm out there swimming, and all of a sudden I come back to her, and she's like, "How was your swim?" I'm like, "God, it's a lot more salty than I expected it." She's like, "Wait, you didn't know that?" I'm like, "No, I've never been in the ocean before."
Dude,
She's
that's
like,
so
"Oh my
funny.
God."
That's
I'm
so
like,
funny.
I'm like, "No, it's fine. You can keep relaxing." And
What was your first time in the ocean?
Fiji.
That was your first time in the ocean.
I just said that.
Okay, I missed that.
Which is
sorry.
pretty sweet to be honest. I've been in the ocean 3 times, and it's all been South Carolina.
Yeah.
So nothing too special. But Ethan,
my first was Florida.
Florida. Like going back to like what it sounded like that you were doing, like when you guys were on a boat snorkeling and you can like jump in and see fish and stuff. I've never had the opportunity to do that. Mine's always been on a beach. So I understand kind of why that's excuse me. I understand why that's a little freaky. Like I would like jump in the water. Like that's a little eerie. I've never done that. So I would still do it. I would still do it though.
I wasn't as freaked out there.
Like, well, I wasn't until the very end because, well, for one, professional snorkelers, it is insane how they can go down like as deep as they can for a while and then just like go back up, breathe, and then go back down right away. I'm like, by the time I go up to breathe once, I feel like I have to sit for a bit to let my abs and crap relax. But
you're not used to it.
Yeah, but the reason why the snorkeling scared the shit out of me after the fact was, it was just Marissa, one other random guy, and I. So we get in the water, we start doing our thing, and we get done with it. And also, like, the guy, originally it was just us three in the water, but then one of the tour guides came down to us and helped us. And then finally, at one point, Mercer's like, yeah. Or like the one tour guide was like, so did you guys see the shark right away in the beginning? And me and the other guy were like, what? Mercer's like, yeah, I saw it right away. I'm like, what the fuck? Why didn't you say anything? It's like, I don't want to scare anyone.
It's for the better.
It's probably not like it's a great white shark, but
I mean, you can kind of tell the size of the sharks, and it was like way down in the bottom.
Maybe like this or something, like a shark even this big. But that thing can chop off your fucking toes.
Wiener.
Yeah,
but it's probably not going to go for something the size of us, though.
Right? Yeah. If anything, it's more self-defense. If you step on it or something, it'll bite you.
Mm-hmm.
Step on it, right?
Well, I just thought of like stingrays, like like Steve Irwin dying, like stepping on the freaking stingray and then getting pierced. Which stingrays are kind of creepy too, because you're supposed to shuffle your feet if it's stingray season, because
you're supposed to piss on yourself. Yeah.
No, that's jellyfishing. Jellyfish stings. You're supposed to pee on yourself.
R.I.P. again.
Which I actually have a funny.
Who's next? What's the next celebrity?
I have a funny segue because me and my.
We just watched Harry Potter. We might as well talk about Alec. Well, not Alec.
Hold on, I want to talk about manatees.
Was that your segue? Harry Potter manatees.
Well, no, we're talking about manatees, and then you can talk about Harry Potter because.
We should talk about Harry Potter.
Yeah, at work I didn't see it, and I'm spoilers. I don't care. I've already seen some stuff, but I'm
kicking him.
That's fine. Manatees, anyways. Okay, so I don't know how this brought up, but I was at work and I was just we were talking about the ocean, and Kristen's going to Florida here in a few days, and she's gonna go swim with the manatees with her old college roommate. And I'm like, yo, what? Oh, I got kicked.
I honestly thought you.
Funny
did that
thing,
for the purpose of
on
your
his
story.
side it's normal. On our side it's not, and he's the one recording the podcast.
Yeah, I had to stop recording because it was like messages of us like fucking around, but that's still funny. I'll just.
You should have kept recording.
No,
you should have kept recording.
I'll string it together. But okay, yeah, Ethan kicked me.
Talk about your manatees.
Yeah, let me talk about my manatees. Ethan kicked me from the podcast, and now I'm back. Got it. No, so I was talking. Yeah, Kristen's gonna go swim with the manatees with her college roommate, and I was like, if I would like jump off a cliff, this sounds funny, but like, okay, so like jump into the ocean, right? And I'm like cannonball, I'm submersed, I'm in the ocean, shit like that. And I turn my head, and there's like 5 manatees, like 10 feet away from me. Would you guys freak out?
No.
How far away?
I don't know. Like
they're
10
manatees.
Yeah, but aren't they pretty freaking big? But yeah, but then I was like,
but they eat vegetables. But
they're kind of. I'd
herbivores.
be a little freaked out.
They're vegetarians.
But then I would be like, oh, it's just manatees. I feel like manatees are like the chillest.
They're sweet.
Stoned,
they're mammals.
Yeah, stoned like animals in the world. They're just they just chill.
Yeah.
So then I got into like curiosity about manatees. I was googling pictures. There's some cool pictures of them. They're little tubby things. But did you know like they don't really have any predators? Because like they're always in the waters.
So big.
Yeah, well they're in the waters.
And they're so shallow.
Yeah, that like sharks and alligators like don't go after them. Their predator, like their number one predator, is humans actually, which is just kind of sad. Like, I want a manatee. I want to be a manatee. Just chill. But yeah, I feel like you just do your thing as a manatee. What are you guys' opinions on
as a manatee?
Would you rather be dropped in the middle of the ocean, or swim with sharks, or I don't know.
I love would you rather's. Well, if you dropped in the middle of the ocean, you are swimming with sharks.
Well, no, say dropped in the middle of the ocean, you gotta swim like 100 yards to a boat.
Okay.
But you're like in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Or you're swimming with sharks. Like you're just swimming in the middle of sharks.
But you can drop in the middle of the ocean, I'd be dead because of the waves.
Well, that's where it evens out. I would definitely do the 100 yards because I have a chance.
Yeah.
I have a chance, and I can just pray. I'm not looking underneath me. There's probably, some fucked up creatures below my feet. But
how do you feel about
bucking?
How do you feel about cruises?
I would never do one.
It's funny because I was supposed to go on one. This Myrtle Beach trip that I went on this last August, that was like we used the airfare money to go to Myrtle Beach. We were supposed to go on a cruise. I was gonna go to the Bahamas and like Jamaica and shit like that, and then it got canceled. Right, we were supposed to go the March of 2020, so COVID. And I would love that because I heard that's like you're on land basically. Those ships are so big.
Yeah, it's not the Titanic. Zach,
yeah. But
you
I feel like
you would be fine.
Looking like
I just the reason though is because I don't know. I feel like it'd be so boring.
No, there's so much to do on
there's bars
on a
and
cruise
there's
ship.
pools, and then you dock, and then you can hop off and kind of check out the.
You can't confine Zach. When you confine Zach, he gets angry.
Well, not only that, but look at Marissa's and ours trips. Is we are never in the same place for more than 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
Because like even our trip to New Zealand, like that. As much as I loved it there, holy crap! Like one day in this hotel, right? Now we're driving fucking 3 to 4 hours that way. One day in that hotel, then one day in that one. Take a flight to another island. One day in that one. Fly all the way back north. Even our trip out west was crazy.
But you like that, yeah?
It was a fun time, yeah. But
I feel like you need to take more times.
Ethan,
I was joking with Marissa too. I was like, our next trip, we just need to do it like kind of like what you guys are doing, all inclusive or something where you can just relax and just.
Well, it's not like necessarily I'm all for relaxing. Like I just don't want to lay there, sit there on the beach and like.
Yeah, I feel like the paradise
Hawaii
vacation is like that's what people think of, but like no, you can zip line, you can hike, you can do a lot of things.
Like I want to do stuff. It's just that like I want to also relax. Like in Hawaii, like some days. Like some of our more free days, we just we relaxed till like noon. We just got up slowly, watched a movie, and just made breakfast, walked around, and then we went and did stuff.
Yeah, and that's kind of what like our trip to so Fiji was our relaxation point, but at the same time, like during New Zealand, we did so much that at that point we were both just exhausted and ready to go home.
Yeah.
See, you overdid it.
Well, there's
not overdid
just
it.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much to see, and if we could have spent more time out there, we definitely would have. But
I would be so overwhelmed if I would have done something like you, Zach, because there would have been so much I wanted to do, and it would have been like Kristen hates it when, for example, I'll get home from work and we'll hang out, and it's like I want to do so much stuff because it's like I gotta get up in the morning. You know what I mean? Like I just want to cram so much shit into one time, and we'd be sleeping 5 hours a day because I'd be like, all right, let's get up early, let's go do this. You know what I mean? Like get our money's worth.
Yeah.
Ethan, have you been on a cruise?
No.
But you do it though, yeah? What?
Yeah. Yes, I would. Yeah. Depending on where the destinations are, where it is.
Is it true that when you jump off a cruise ship when it's moving, it can suck you under?
Yeah. Because there's actually one video that's going around that a lot of people are giving shit about because there's a big cruise ship or whatever going by kind of near a port going around, and then someone jumps in and he starts kind of swimming with the wave of that. But if that current would have been a little stronger and started sucking him in, he would have been fucked because the thing would have dragged him right under and probably right to the propeller.
Right through the propeller.
Yeah, I would never do that. It sounds
that's just stupid.
Okay, I'll change my mind. I won't do it.
I guess
no cruise ship for me. So another fun thing that happened. Well, I should say another fun thing that happened.
Betty White died. Rest in peace, Betty White.
Betty White, and then the Harry Potter special came out on January 1st.
That's the name.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, is there a Betty Black? Sorry.
Yeah.
She's got to be a porn star.
Ethan, holy crap, hold on.
Not from knowledge. That's just a guess. That's an educated guess.
So I just went into Google Images first of all. I think we got Betty Black. She's Department of Biological Sciences. She looks like she's a professor. And then we got some porn star looking
Makes
lady.
Sense.
But yeah, that would be a name, Betty Black. Oh wait, hold on, real quick. Here's some history. Betty Black is a 20th century African American work song. So it's like maybe it's like Black Betty or something. That's kind of cool. Anyways, go back to Harry Potter. I just wanted to say if it was Betty Black.
Okay. So the Harry Potter special came out January 1st. I'm a very big advocate of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
A Harry Potter nerd, a Harry Potter wizard, if that's what you want to say.
He's got a wand.
Call myself a wizard.
I am a Gryffindor. Expelliarmus!
Oh, he grabbed his wand.
Don't, Zach. That's your wiener.
No, it's not my wiener. I was gonna say I can do magic too. Watch, I can make smoke. Ha! Oh, never mind. I didn't blow smoke.
Just blew it in your
I'm
face.
so
and
confused
scared-
what that sound was.
Just it was just compressed air.
You just scared yourself. That's all that happened. Anyway,
That's what. Yeah.
Alex, can I turn
Get
us off
in here.
with this?
Talk about Zach, real quick about the compressed air.
Yeah.
Travis, who's probably listening to this right now, he grabbed compressed air. We were like at Devin's like PC setup.
Yep.
He sprayed it on me for about like 8 seconds. He's like, just keep it. Yeah, I had like scars there. I got frostbite.
Well, like, did he blow it on forwards or underneath these? Because if you go like this, then
it was just like the normal, like the needle was just pointed like at me. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it hurt.
Okay, we are talking about the Harry Potter
Compressed
special.
air.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zach doesn't care.
I really
Lucas
don't care
is on the
either.
fence. No, Lucas doesn't care. Zach on the fence.
I mean, Marissa already watched it.
Okay, first of all, whatever you guys are going to talk about, we need to
I watched little bits and pieces of it.
whatever we're going to talk about, we need to like put out I don't know what you guys are going to talk about, so you guys need to like warn the viewers.
Spoilers. You got 5 seconds before we start talking about it.
Spoiler type of thing. It's like behind the scenes, like fun.
Yeah. Is it only one episode? Oh, my voice cracked. Is it only one
It's-
episode?
but it's
You remember that Friends
hour
special
and a half.
Yeah.
that came out on HBO?
Yeah.
It's like that, but better.
But better as you're wagging the
better.
wand around.
But better.
Okay, so yeah, if you guys care this hard about Harry Potter special extravaganza,
Listen in. We're speaking specifically to Anna.
Does she like Harry Potter?
Yeah,
She never watched it until like a couple months ago. Right
So
before
she's
we went
into
to
it
Disney.
now. That's cool.
we're from with Universal.
I've seen all the movies. I just haven't.
You should read
It's
the books.
good.
Way better.
I don't read.
Ethan hasn't read since he read Harry Potter back in high school. He's not picked up a book.
End on a good note. Start and end on a good note. Harry Potter only.
Yeah, might as well read the
I
books.
started the first book back in 7th or 8th grade, then I stopped.
Okay. Anyway, spoilers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are talking about the Harry Potter special, and so it essentially was like just like behind the scenes and just sort of talking about each movie, how they were created,
Was it
with
like-
the producers.
It was like a reunion too for the cast.
Yeah, like
the
But
little-
were they like showing footage of like them as kids, like on on the sets and
Yeah.
stuff? Oh, that's
like
cool.
behind the scenes
I
stuff.
like that stuff.
It was really cool. Yeah, it was like stuff you've never seen before,
Mhm.
stuff that you've never heard them talk about before.
Yeah, like
Was-
it was like at one point it was like Emma and
Rupert.
Rupert were talking about when they had to kiss, like towards the end of the series,
Yeah, I was gonna
and
ask,
how
was-
awkward it was.
I was gonna ask,
It
was
was
there
very
any
awkward for them.
relationships off camera, like they're just banging in the freaking?
That they didn't talk about. They just talked about how they're all like
Well-
the main three were just talking about how they were like
They-
siblings.
Broadly said that when they were all young and like hormonal teens, that the relationships were crazy.
They talked more about like in the fourth movie when they brought in a bunch of people because that was like when the other schools came. So
It was just, like, a
Harry
big
was talking about how
ball.
like that group of girls in like the blue outfits from the other school. How he was like that's when they were kind of like hitting that age where he was like, holy crap, like who are all these
and
women?
they just hired all hot actresses.
Yeah.
And
Harry's like, I
So-
love my fucking job.
I like how we're all calling him Harry.
it's Daniel.
Yeah,
Radcliffe.
Daniel
It's
Radcliffe.
easier.
Whatever.
I'm meant to be a
They
Harry
called
Potter
him-
stan.
They called him Dan,
They
which
Oh,
did.
yeah.
that
they're
threw me off.
close. Danny.
But I just like don't
Danny.
think of him as Dan.
Yeah, so yeah, it was. I thought it was very, very good. it hit a bunch of different strings: the sadness,
You
the
guys cry?
happiness, the I would.
Ethan most definitely teared up.
Why'd you cry? Tell us.
Because they talk about the people who like have passed away and who really showed inspiration to
Well,
these
there was
young
that.
kids coming
There-
in, and
There was that, and then it was just like a sadness of them having the sadness of realization
So
that
they were crying.
No, it was more like happy tears. Like it was more
Yeah.
like Emma was crying, just like talking about their whole experience. And like when other people cry, that's what gets Ethan. Well, no, that's not true. I've only seen him cry 3 times.
once during a Marvel movie,
No.
once at your
Saw-
wedding.
Zach's seen me.
That's the only time I've really seen him cry. Is at our wedding. Otherwise, it's been like a tear.
Alex has only seen me cry during the wedding. The dog. What's the dog movie?
Marley and
Marley.
Me.
Yep.
Are they
That
me?
movie sucks, but it's so good.
Yeah, and then what was the other time?
There was another movie. And a couple weekends ago.
I teared up at.
He was crying pretty good. No.
During what? The
He
Harry
was
Potter?
crying pretty good recently at the funeral, but then he also was crying. He cried at the movie The Shack. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie's
Kinda
that movie's
religious.
sad too, though. I think I probably cried
It's-
during that. Yeah, where his daughter
Um,
gets like killed. Yeah.
Yes, when he's like carrying her, like no. Nope. So
I've cried, and Zach seen me cry at the end game.
Yep.
We all cried.
Yeah, I was.
I would have
choking up.
cried if I ever saw it, but now I know how it ends, so maybe I'd be able to hold myself together if I
No,
watched
because
it.
I didn't. I watched it recently, and I wasn't able to. hold
Okay,
myself
so I would
together.
definitely be bawling. Wait, you watched it recently? I told you I might actually want to start watching
Yeah,
the
I'll watch it again.
movies.
Watch it again.
But yeah, so recommend watching it. I also recommend you watching all the Harry Potter movies. Whoever listened, whoever hasn't watched them, and yeah, Noah's scared of Harry Potter.
Still?
Fact.
What do you mean scared of Harry Potter?
He's scared. He thinks it's a scary movie.
Maybe he was just scared.
When I was
Wait, so Noah's never seen Harry Potter.
No, he has. He watched them all with Anna.
they're a little
Okay.
creepy, especially as a younger kid. When Goblet of Fire came out, I don't know what year that was, but I was a little bit younger, and the scene where he's in the water, here we go with water again, but that fucking mermaid thing is like, "Wah!" That shit. That oh my god, I did not like that.
No,
Yeah.
the one I was like not scared, but like I was like, oh, this is
Dementors.
for adult. Was the 5? Was the one after 4?
Oh yeah.
Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Is
So
is
that
Goblet
was
of
when it became
Fire
adult.
is Goblet of Fire the one with the maze?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that kind of creeped me out. Yeah,
I don't know why, but
That's when they started getting kind of creepy.
yeah.
even though I've never read the books, I still love the one fact, or not fact, but well, it's a fact. But so in the book, it says Dumbledore asks Harry calmly, "Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?" And then in the movie,
In the
"Harry,
movie-
did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?"
Yeah, just aggressive is all now.
Harry,
Choked out. Why'd you do that?
Harry, Harry.
Did you know that there was 2 different Dumbledores?
Yeah.
Did you know that there's 2 different Harry Potters?
Man, this mermaid's fucked up,
Luke.
dude. Yeah, no.
You should look at the Great Debate quick.
What's that?
The Snapchat that Alex sent.
Well, okay, but do I have to
No,
listen
the
to it or
Snapchat.
just?
You
Oh.
would
Listen to it. Listen to
it's
it.
a TikTok.
Just mute yourselves.
Okay, we're muting ourselves.
But we can talk while they're.
It's basically well, I guess
You can,
I'll let
no,
them
you can.
watch
You can.
it.
You can talk.
Somebody's not muted. Zach.
No, it's Lucas.
That was Zach. Mine was muted.
It's basically just a woman, saying
It's
that
through your it's through your
Harry
headset now.
Potter
Headset.
loves adults, which I feel deeply offended by.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it said it's Slytherin, and you're a Slytherin. You're a whore.
I'm supposed to be.
Yikes.
We can do it right now. Hey, let's do Zach right now.
Oh no.
What you gonna be, Zach?
Has
Oh.
Luke ever taken it?
No.
Oh,
Harry
yeah.
Potter. What's it even called? Oh my God! Stop pulling.
Harry Potter fan club. Obviously.
I gotta sign you up though. That's one thing.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Join
Emails.
now.
You gotta do it. We gotta
Date of
find
birth,
out.
Zach.
Okay, before.
I just
When
put
is
it all,
my date of birth,
That's a
Ethan?
great question.
put it all out in the internet, just everything about him. Just Zach, parents.
I need an email address. I do
Ethan's
your
first tattoo
Gmail?
better be my birthday on his arm so he never forgets.
You will. That
Good.
won't help. He's the worst.
Sure, it won't.
Should I just do your normal email? All right.
Sure.
He doesn't know
Okay.
your email. He's trying
Well,
so hard
okay.
to
Well,
find
while
it.
you fill that in, can I make another potion quick?
He needs
Yeah.
more whiskey.
Potion. I'm
Uh,
enchanted by a.
I don't know your email. Is it the Hotmail? I don't know what it is.
Oh my God, just use the Hotmail then. What does it matter?
Right there.
Beep boop boop bop, beep boop boop bop bop, beep boop boop bop, beep boop beep boop
What was
boop bop,
it?
beep boop boop bop.
I don't know, but you're in a podcast right now, and you guys are just like searching.
Baby boo
I will
bop
say,
you.
as a listener, I really like get irked when
Yeah,
you guys
when-
just have like dead space. I'm
Yeah,
like, why
when
are they
Ethan's
just
like, hold on, give me a second, and he's like trying to type, and
Well,
I'm
you
just like,
guys can talk.
No, what he needs to do is not talk when he's typing, which I told him this. He hates
Yeah.
when I give him constructive criticism about the podcast.
no, we need that. We need that constructive criticism for sure. Alex, sorry, I burped in this podcast twice, telling a story, and I said excuse
Alright.
me twice. and
Do
I
you
just-
read those descriptions on the Spotify?
No, I just click them. I just read the title.
You should read the descriptions.
Should I now? Why?
Oh, why? I don't.
You don't? It's your podcast. If anyone should, it's you.
Ethan handles the reins of putting it out audio version. I just put it on YouTube.
See, I only listen to audio. No, I don't have time to watch.
Yeah,
a
no,
podcast.
yeah, I get that.
I kind of wish Mercer wasn't
Long-
feeling so crummy. I wouldn't mind bringing her in about the Harry Potter thing.
Yeah, so I heard you guys were at some point going to host a Harry Potter themed party.
Yeah, that
I
is.
hope this is still on, regardless of what's the situation.
I can believe it because another one of our friends also wants to have a Harry Potter party at our house, and she already convinced me. Not
Well,
convinced me of it, but
I want to come.
If
Are we
ever-
going to all sign up for characters so there's no duplicates?
Voldemort dibs.
Yeah, that's fitting.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna looking for a costume right now.
God,
I just gotta tape my nose up all fucking
Yeah.
weird.
yeah.
You might have to accept it, Zach. Never mind. Discover your house. I can just do it.
Oh yeah, we got
Okay.
a Voldemort cloak for $60, $20. Yeah.
Dawn
Oh, we can get a
or
mask, too.
dusk? I hear. Actually, I should.
Okay,
share
okay.
this
Are we
screen.
doing the?
Should I share my
Ethan-
screen?
Ethan,
Share your screen.
explain what we're doing and then continue.
We are.
I am putting on the sorting hat.
Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Share your screen. I need to share just this. Go live. Hop out. Okay, everyone can see it.
Oh. Yep.
Dusk.
Okay, dawn or dusk. It was. We are making. We're seeing what house Zach is for Harry Potter. Dusk.
Yeah.
Once every century, the flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, it would smell of the sea, home, a crackling log fire, fresh parchment.
Is there a right or wrong answer here? It's fucking multiple choice.
No.
Okay.
I'd probably say, log fire.
If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take
Owl.
with you?
Hold on, you gotta read the options. Cats,
One.
Toads.
Cats. 2 toads. 3 owls. I
toads.
choose owls.
If you
If
were
you-
attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? A barn owl, a tawny owl,
Looks like Tawny.
Tawny.
Keep going.
tawny,
20.
snowy owl,
Oh,
screech owl,
oh,
brown owl.
brown.
Go back to the first one again, quick.
You don't want that one. That one's a bitch.
That is a barn owl.
Okay, go back to the second to last one.
Do that one. The snowy.
Screech.
Screech owl.
Yep, Zach's evil.
He's Slytherin.
Zach's evil.
Keep going, keep going.
We should, before it does it, we should all guess it. What do you
Okay,
think?
keep
what
I
do you
already
think it
guessed
is?
Slytherin because of that Screech Owl's looking
Slytherin
meme.
too. How would you like to be known in history? The great, the wise, the bold, the good?
The bold.
Which of the following do you find
Loneliness.
most
Loneliness. My
difficult
friends forgot
to
my
deal
birthday.
with?
Loneliness.
Hold on, read it again. Read it again.
Loneliness. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Loneliness, boredom, hunger,
Oh,
being ignored, cold. All these hit.
Zach, yeah,
Zach.
dude,
He's a Slytherin. He's
Zach,
100% a
I'm just a
Slytherin.
Paris the Wizard. It's all of them.
Zach, you're always hungry.
I'd probably say boredom.
Yeah, that's what I guess for you. Okay. If you could have any power, which would you choose? The power to read minds, the power to change the past, the power of invisibility, the power to speak to animals, the power to superhuman strength, power of superhuman strength, the power to change your appearance at will.
I want all these.
It's a tough one.
Pretty cool.
Invisibility for me. Sorry. I've always wanted that. But mind reading, you can, you know.
Minds, past, invisibility, animals, strength, will.
Strength.
Interesting. Very
Wow,
interesting choice.
Interesting, yeah.
Oh, this is a long one. Hang with the people.
Sorry, I'll read it.
No, one of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quill.
It was me.
Now, now he has came top of the class in charms, beating you into second. Come.
God. Beating you into second place. Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used a forbidden quill. What do you do?
Tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he deserves to be found out. Also, as you are both in the same house, any points he loses will be regained by you for coming first in his place. You would not wait to be asked to tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If you knew that somebody was using a forbidden quill, you would tell the teacher before the exam started. Lie and say you don't know, but hope that somebody else tells Professor Flitwick the truth. Tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmates and resolve to tell your classmate that if he doesn't tell the truth, you will.
I just don't know if I can take this one seriously, though, so I don't know how to answer it. Because there's no way in hell I'm ever going to be first in a test.
Well, you're smart now.
Okay. What's the second one again?
You would tell him before anything even happens. Not after the exam, before the exam, like before you sit in class. Don't say anything, or tell him that you should ask your classmates.
All right. Let's just go with the first one.
That seems solid.
I don't know.
Left or right?
Left or right is the question.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Instinct.
Ready to make the decision. I don't want to be Slytherin anymore with these answers.
I'm gonna be a Hufflepuff.
No, you might be a Ravenclaw.
What are the options again?
Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Slytherin. And Alex is Slytherin. I'm Gryffindor.
Wait,
okay, just
you guys are actually Alex, you're like legit Slytherin? Nice.
I'm legit Slytherin.
That's sweet. That's badass.
She's a bad bitch.
Here we go. Oh!
God, you guys are together.
Dude.
It's like I'm out of here.
Get out of here.
What a
You're
wild
not made for me.
experience.
He's made for me.
I already knew that.
So now we need Lucas to do it and have him get Gryffindor, because then one of us can be Harry, one of us can be Ron, one can be Hermione, and then Alex is, she's a Malfoy.
Sure. That's hilarious. I can't believe you're a fucking Gryffindor. Huh.
This podcast is out of control.
Do you want to do Luke? Do you want to do Luke, or should we?
We could do mine off stream since we just read all the questions, and then unless
they're different questions.
Are they really?
I think I created this while on the stream, so like they know your password and everything.
Wait, you say out loud?
We should look at that though.
Well, no.
Okay, Luke, when you're looking at this, make sure you cut that part out or throw a black
Dude,
ball
I
over
didn't
or
see it.
something.
I didn't see
But
it.
you weren't on stream at that point.
No, I was on stream. I don't know if I was streaming it live to you guys.
I didn't see it. I only saw the questions on my screen, which is being recorded.
Okay.
We'll do mine, but not on the podcast. We'll do it.
We'll do it next week.
Yeah, we could do it next week.
I can get it set. We can get it set up beforehand, so we don't have the whole clutter.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Other than that,
yeah.
I think we're good on closing this thing out, huh? Big poop coming on.
We always gotta poop at the end. What else? Do we have anything else to talk about? Alex wanted us to talk about this quick.
What's up?
She saw on TikTok that you know how like girls and their boobs float,
What?
like in water, right? Don't act stupid. So
I didn't know where you were going. To be honest, Ethan,
girls'
close your
boobs-
fucking stream.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay, booby float.
Boobies float in water.
Yeah,
yes.
I get that. They kind of flop up.
So there was a question on TikTok.
Yeah.
Do wieners float the same way?
No.
It depends how you like.
Depends how it depends what kind of shorts you have, right?
I'm not swinging naked enough to know.
A lot of us have tight stuff on underneath our swimsuits,
Yeah,
right?
to hold that shit in place.
Not only tight, but you can even have like a baggy pair of swimming trunks, but you still have the inner lining.
Correct. So we don't really know.
Yeah, but
that
they're probably like floating around here and there.
I'm pretty sure if I remember right that like my dick floats up
Yeah.
when it's
think
in
you're right.
water.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I
How
think
do you notice a corn dog floating though?
Give me some.
corn.
It's a shrimp, Zach.
Mini dogs.
I was
corn
gonna
dog.
say when you're erect, it's basically a third leg. It's not even like
Okay, when you're erect, I think it sinks. Well, obviously, when you're erect, it doesn't
you
matter
just go
because it's
straight
just
in
going
the
to do whatever
water.
it wants.
You torpedo down. It's like an anchor. Penis anchor.
No, I think it floats if it's limp.
Yeah,
We're gonna get strangest videos from Ethan next week.
I'm gonna
Guys,
be in the
check it out.
ocean.
Check it
Just
out.
naked in the ocean. Hey man, look, my wiener floats.
There's only one way.
good
Test
for
it out at Punta Conta.
We're gonna get kicked out of Punta Conta. Oh no! Should I just dip my my nuts, my wiener in some water in a glass of water?
Just get a bucket of water and just make it happen.
Should I take a bath
Tonight? Yeah.
I feel like it floats. I think it
does.
floats if I remember right. Like
If you- hey,
it's hard
if
to
you
remember
take
right.
a bath and you're like on your back, actually no, I don't know. I don't think it would.
The most
it
enjoyable
wouldn't
part about
float
baths
up.
for me,
I don't think it floats, but it's buoyant.
Yeah, it's not a.
It doesn't like.
it's like seaweed in an ocean. It just kind of will wave.
Yeah,
on its own.
exactly. It's a waiver. It
Exactly
doesn't
like my leg
float.
hairs. Every single time
like
I'm in
seaweed.
water or in a bath, I just like it because all my leg hairs just stick up and just kind of like wave around and crap.
Imagine going into like some like acid trip and it's like instead of seaweed, it's just a bunch of wieners.
Bunch of dicks.
What a vision.
We gotta rewrite Finding Nemo.
Instead of anemones, it's a bunch of just dicks. They're swimming in dicks.
They're just a bunch of dicks.
We got a free ride Finding Nemo.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
good, man.
I don't know. I was just curious, and I wanted to get your opinions, but it's hard to remember. I told Alex that it was hard to remember because I haven't swam naked in a long time, but like usually I have tight stuff underneath. She's
And I'm
like,
a
"What do you
grower, not a
mean?"
and I'm a grower, not a shower, so there's not much to float around.
Same. I just hear Alex yell in the back. True.
What a good time.
She was there. Okay, we can wrap it up. Thank you
Only spell
everyone
you
for
use in
coming.
bed, Leviosa.
Yeah, Leviosa. Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back. What the fuck?
Let me finish. After the new year, welcome back,
Oh, yeah.
And I'm glad everyone's here that's here. And we're going to expand our audience. Tell everyone that you want to listen to us at No Destination Podcast on Spotify, Apple iTunes, or Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast, and anywhere else you can find us. And then YouTube at The Shocky.
Tell your grandma about it.
Tell your grandma, tell your grandpa, more towards the demographic of grandmas.
Yeah, we like Grammys. We bring all the Grammys in.
We like the Betty Whites.
I'll give her a butterscotch or two.
All right. See you guys next week. Wait. Wait. Are we doing an episode next week while Ethan's on vacation? This might be a maybe. I mean, I can do something here for the kids. I can dance or something. Maybe have Zach on.
Next week is going to be a special where I talk to myself.
One of those.
It might be. It might be a 10-second thing.
That's going to be bet. I'll make it a full 45 minutes. I'll have whole discussions with myself.
Maybe don't expect a full podcast, like a full hour or anything.
We'll leave it at that. So have a great week. We'll see you guys next one.
Goodbye.